Welcome my freckled friends, this is Jamie, and in today's Monday Fun Day, we are going to, this might be a Monday Fun Day, or I might end up doing this on a different day. So whatever day today is, happy Fun Day. So I was a little hesitant to do this one because I tend to get like, I feel weird because I feel like I don't want to objectify anyone, and I just, you know what I mean? So anytime I see a video titled like thirsty or hot or anything like that, I tend to steer clear of it a little bit, just because I don't want it to seem like I'm drooling over these guys, you know what I mean? I don't know, it makes me feel a little like, ooh. And so I tend to stay away from it. So I tend to stay away from it, but this particular thing stuck out to me, and it's only 10 minutes, so I'm like, let's give it a shot. If I feel too weird while doing it, we'll address that at that time. But this video I am reacting to is a somewhat new video, like within the last 10 days. It's called Hot Stray Kids Edits That Ruin My Sleep Schedule by the channel 8 Homeless Kids. So that is what we are going to watch today. Just so you know, this is my face. I have blush on. Okay, this is how we're starting. So don't go saying my face got all red, because that's how it is right now. That's why I started wearing blush. Not for like stuff like this, but because I have a natural flush and my face gets red at like any kind of emotion that I'm feeling. So I realized it was best to have my face already like that, so it wasn't as noticeable when I started getting red in the face. All right, let's go. And y'all behave yourselves, okay? Oh, sorry, she hit me like, I be like, why you so fine? Gotta make you mine. Okay, this is when I start feeling a little weird, because I'm like, I'm a full 11 years older than Ian, and I realize that that also means that I'm 10 years older than the 2000ers, that I'm 9 years older than Changbin, that I'm 8 years older than Leono, and that I'm 7 years older than Chan. But for some reason, that 11 years feels like a lot. And it feels like a lot more than just that 7, 8, 9, or 10 years. So when I'm looking, I think it's because he was like a literal child when they debuted. And so I feel really weird, like thinking like that. And I tend not to. So like even seeing stuff like that, I'm just like, aw, so cute. I feel like there are so many moments with this group that if you like zoomed in and slow-moed it, it could be very sus moments. Just because of how tactile this group is. Animated. And then Hyunjin with his beautiful self, you know?
Bitch, don't wear no shoes in my heart. Flying in, I never wanna fly in. She's sucking no dick, no hands with it. I just made her roll it plain like I landed.
I was this close to cringing. Because y'all, did I actually watch that? react to that? Yeah, I think I did. But it just, those POV videos, I'm just like, ugh. So I was so close to cringing, and then it switched over. His Maxident look is one of my favorites. Like the dark hair, the like freckles out on full display, the colored contacts, perfect. I like Felix with dark hair. I think he also looks amazing with blonde hair. I think he's one of the few that I actually think is really kind of like when everyone says like Jimin's natural hair color is blonde because it looks so natural on him. I think the same can be said for Felix. Blonde looks very natural on him as well, but I do really love him with dark hair like this from Taste. I do really like him with dark hair as well.
Shoes in my hood, flying in, I never wanna fly again. I take my distance fast, yeah. She sucking no dick, no hands with it. I just made her roll it plain like I landed strip.
He has the face of a model. Like he has a very face. The like fox eyes, the like cut jaw. He's got a model face. I love how people are like, we're just gonna do a TikTok of him just adjusting his clothes and that's it. I do remember thinking that that was a good look for him in the Freeze music video.
You can catch me in Vegas, catch me in Tokyo, catch me on a dick trying to ride like a rodeo. Oh, ride it good. You can give me like a middle red riding hood. Yo, I'ma hit him with the F. Yeah, that shit's so wet. Let me, baby, how you do? Can you let me know? Let me think you let me put it down. Bring us on the go. Can't let you love me, but you don't. But it's not so shine. Take it and leave it, you gotta take it and leave it. So hurt you in my blood.
That's what I love, is when you have these moments that are just very like quiet, which I think a lot of people find very attractive. Like rather than these like showboaty moments or where it's like obviously trying to be like sexy or hot or whatever, these moments that they're just like not really doing much and you're like, and I think a lot of people find attractive. You know what? I take back everything that I just said. But I did say that blonde suits him. And I very rarely think that people look great with like bleached blonde hair. I usually am like, oh, I wish it was like a little bit, like with Hyunjin. I said that I don't prefer the bleached blonde on Hyunjin. I prefer him with dark hair. But if he's gonna have blonde hair, I prefer it that like golden blonde. But Felix, I think it's the like exact opposite. I think he looks best, and I don't know if it's his skin tone, undertone, whatever. He looks best to me. If he's blonde, he looks best as a bleach blonde. And is there like a little bit of pink? Or am I just seeing things? I was just about to say, where is Han in all this?
She ain't really my type, and now here she been losing herself to the night shift. She been losing herself at night. Oh baby, so I can't move on. I can't move on. Baby, no, wait, no calls. Looking to the stations. I'm out the glass. It's outrageous. You just like my toe, most that nigga in the
Look at me. You looking?
You know what? For anybody who is like, Ian is not usually in these videos enough, you got him. You know? I feel like Ian is well represented in this video. If anything, I haven't seen much on Lino or Chan, which I thought there would be a lot on Chan. Just because, I mean, the nature, like his whole persona is usually this, like, I'm gonna show my abs at every chance I get kind of essence. You know what I mean? So I thought that his whole persona was like perfect for this type of video, you know? But I've only seen like maybe one or two with Chan. The same with Han. And I think I've only seen one for Lino. One of my favorite hair looks for Han.
oh, sorry, she hit me like I be like, why you so fine?
I think you sometimes don't realize how big he has gotten. Just like all over big. Not just like, oh, his biceps, his arms are so huge. Like he's gotten all over just like huge. And that takes a lot of work. That takes a lot of work, especially a person like Changbin, who had a very small frame. And so he's the kind of person that you look at him and you're like, yeah, he can probably get toned and a little muscular, but he's probably not the type of person that could get like buff, you know? Because I see a lot of people like that I'm like, kind of like, you know, Robert Pattinson. So Robert Pattinson is like tall and lean, you know? And so when he got cast as Batman, I was like, oh, people are going to get so upset because Batman is this like huge, bulky, like intimidating figure. And I'm like, people are going to get upset because here's this like lean, tall dude. I was like, he's probably not going to get like super buff, you know? He's probably going to get cut. He's probably going to get toned. He's gonna have that six-pack. He's gonna have like toned arms and etc., etc. He probably is gonna put on a little bit of muscle mass, but he still is not gonna get to the like Ben Affleck bulkiness. You know what I mean? And I was right. He didn't really. He still was pretty lean. And I feel like Changbin kind of looks like he would be similar if you look at him pre-debut or right around debut. He seems like the kind of person and the kind of body type that is not gonna get like hugely buff, but very wrong. Like he got buff everywhere too, which is another thing that I commend, because a lot of people, when they get buff up top like that, we all know the whole he skipped leg day kind of thing, but like look at his legs, look at his legs, you know what I mean? Sorry, I have an appreciation for the human body. For those who don't know, I have a degree in exercise science. So I enjoy the human body and what the human body can do with exercise, with, you know, strength training, with it's amazing. And I think Changbin is like exhibit A. I love it. Like perfect example of what your body can do.
This man is the most
he is.
Hey, Apple.
What?
I feel weird for the reaction I had to that. So don't rewind it. I honestly really liked that picture. I liked him in this picture. I was like, ooh, that's it. That's it. I love that hair color on him. His nice tanned skin. I was like, that's it. That's the TikTok. That's a good cut on him too. I was like waiting for it.
If you want to be my favorite, come here. I got next stamp for my passport. I think I need a new one. Been around the world, don't speak the language, but your booty don't need explaining. All I really need to understand is when you talk dirty to me. You don't know how to show people.
I need to see him playing the guitar at that concert. I still have not seen any of that. Didn't he also do Volcano at one of their concerts recently? I need to look at that as well. I know whose legs those are. That is, 100%. You know, here's the thing. I am the type of person that I like a good set of legs. You know what I mean? Not to sound weird. As far as what I find like attractive, more so than like a cut abs or big biceps, I'm a leg girl. Cause I always look at somebody's legs and I'm like, they skipped leg day. You know what I mean? And maybe this is my like me projecting because I hate my legs. That's like the part of my body I hate the most. And so maybe this is just me always looking at people's legs and being like, I wish I had legs like that. Or I wish I had like muscular, whatever. I actually do have muscular legs, but they also are just, I've got big legs. And I always have. So maybe this is just me projecting when I like look at a person's legs first. But those are a dancer's legs as well, which is you definitely notice a difference. Somebody who's been spending their entire life dancing has legs like this.
I see nobody but you. I'll never confuse.
All right. So they're trying to make up for it. having several of channeling them at the end. We still haven't had a whole lot from some men.
Why you so fine? Gotta make you mine.
That wasn't too bad. Look My face has remained the same. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot for Sungmin in that one. We had a lot from IN, so IN stands out there. I've had several videos with these TikTok compilations of people who are upset because of the lack of IN TikToks. So hopefully that made up for it a little bit. And then up until like the last 2 minutes, there wasn't that much for Chan and Lino either. But you know, there are gonna be some videos that feature certain artists more than others, and other videos that feature other people, or however else you can say that to make it sound a bit more coherent. But yeah, so I tend to not get too upset, because I know if I go and find another video, that one might have more, you know, of the person that was missing from this video. We all have biases, and sometimes the biases come out. You know, sometimes people's biases come out when they're making these types of videos, but it's all good. But yeah, I liked that one. Alright, so that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye y'all.